Making conditional sentences is an everyday part of your native language. But what if you want to express the conditions and results in English? It is what this video is all about. It can be quite confusing and tricky as there are four conditionals in English. We have the zero, first, second, third. It is important to understand them and know how to introduce them to your conversation to improve your level of communication. If you study hard, you will pass the exams. So, conditionals describe the result of a certain condition. The if clause tells you the condition. If you study hard, the main clause tells you the result. You will pass the exams. So, let's get started. Zero conditional. This is the easiest of all. We use the zero conditional to talk about things that are generally true, especially for laws and rules. We can make a zero conditional sentence with two present simple verbs, one in the if clause and one in the main clause. The structure is written here, if plus present simple and present simple. It is very important to remember that this conditional is used when the result will always happen. For example, if you heat ice, it melts. Or ice melts if you heat it. The meaning doesn't change, but notice in the second structure, there is no comma. So it always melts when heated. It's a fact. I am talking in general, not about a specific situation. The main clause is the result of the if clause. Another example. If you touch a fire, you get burned. Or you get burnt if you touch a fire. Again, the meaning doesn't change, but in the second structure, there isn't a comma. Another example. If I drink too much coffee, I can't sleep at night. The zero conditional is also often used to give instructions using the imperative in the main clause. Examples: if Bill phones, tell him to meet me at the movies. Ask your teacher if you're not sure what to do. If you want to come, call me before 5. Meet me here if we get separated. Next is the first conditional. We use the first conditional when we talk about future situations we believe are real or possible. In first conditional sentences, the structure is usually if or when plus present simple, will plus infinitive. Take a look at the table here, because we can also use the other modal verbs, such as can and must. If plus present simple, will or can or must plus verb. Examples. If you're free later, we can go for a walk. When I finish work, I'll call you. If it doesn't rain tomorrow, we'll go to the beach. If he studies hard, he'll do well in the exam. If we arrive late, we must get a taxi. He'll call if he needs help. We use the first conditional to tell someone what to do. Take a break if you're tired. We can also use unless, as long as, or as soon as instead of if. Examples: I'll call you as soon as our boss arrives. We'll stay at home unless the weather improves. You can borrow my iPad as long as you promise to take care of it. Next is the second conditional, and it has two uses. First, we can use it to talk about things in the future that are probably not going to happen. Here are some examples. If I won the lottery, I would buy a big house. But I probably won't win the lottery. The probability is extremely low. Second, we can use it to talk about something in the present, which is impossible because it's not true. Examples: if I had his number, I would call him. Unfortunately, I don't have his number now, so it's impossible for me to call him. Next, if I were you, I would ask her out. Needless to say, this is extremely impossible because I am me and I am not you. This conditional is different from the first because it is more unlikely. We are just imagining or dreaming something. So take note, we use the structure if plus past simple, would plus infinitive. The final conditional that we are going to learn is the third conditional. It talks about the past. It's used to describe a situation that didn't happen and to imagine the result of this situation. Now, how do we create the third conditional? Here's the structure: if plus past perfect, would, or the negative form, would not or wouldn't, have plus past participle. Let's take a look at these examples. If you had told me it was your birthday, I would have bought you a gift. You did not tell me that it was your birthday, but if you did, I would absolutely buy a gift for you. Next, if I had got up early, I would not have missed the bus. These sentences express a condition that was likely enough, but did not actually happen in the past. In the second sentence, the speaker was capable of getting up early, but did not. They are expressing regrets. Number three, she would have become a teacher if she had gone to college, but she did not go to college, so in reality, she did not become a teacher. So those are the four conditionals in English. Let's have a quick review of the structures. Zero conditional, we use the if plus present simple structure. First conditional uses if or when plus present simple, will or can or must plus infinitive. And then in the second conditional, we have if plus past simple, would, and infinitive. And finally, third conditional uses if plus past perfect, would or wouldn't have plus past participle. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe for more English lessons. Bye bye.